solve. Actually, do you see any translation here? You can solve in any way you want.
Can't see it.
We have a girl likes to do equations, do that. We have people that, mostly we're gonna put this into the percent, right? So, let's translate this into our percent, our proportion. What is 25%? Let's see, what is 25% of 200? Okay? Translate it into the is over of equals percent over 100. So what goes up here?
200. Oh, it's X. X.
Yeah, you don't know the is.
Over 200.
Of is 200.
25.
Percent.
Over 100.
Okay. Multiply those, divide by that. If somebody's doing the equation, you don't have to look at this and confuse yourself if you don't want to. They're going to say x equals 0.25 times 200. That's for the equation people. Everybody else did it this way. And what do we get? 50?
50.
Okay, so that's 50. What is 3% of 3,100?
2,200.
Blank is 3% of 3,100.
And it came out to what, 50?
Blank is of 3,100%. Multiply, divide. Okay. What do you get? 93? Everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, what's 5% of 152? Five percent of 152. Don't know the is. Of 152, 5 is your percent. What's the answer?
$7.6.
7.6.
Maybe that's wrong.
Okay, the 152 is actually in dollars,
$7.60.
right? Because it said 7.6. So we're going to put it in the dollar amount. Put the 0 there. 760. Okay. All the percents on here, I think you can do those on your own. I think we should skip past all these percents. You know how to set up proportions. So that takes us all the way down to 65. Where you're not just setting up proportions and there's actually a word problem, but it might be setting up a proportion. So let's see what 65 is. On a biology test, the student got 25 questions right but did not pass. Okay, so what matters is they got 25 correct. Okay, on a second attempt, the student got 37 right. Okay, this is the first time, this was the second time. What was the percent of increase? Okay, that's where we set up a little different. They got more right. How many more did they get right? The change was 12, right? That was the difference, or the change. Okay. Percent of increase. You do it for increase or decrease, okay? percent of increase or decrease, you're gonna put, it's still a percent over 100. This will be your difference or your change over the original or your first number. Same thing, original, the difference over the original equals percent over 100. Or you could say change over the first one, however you want to label it. Okay, so the change or difference on this one was 12. What was our original or our first number? 25 is the first attempt. X over 100. So 12 times 100 divided by 25. So what was the percent of increase? 48% increase. Okay, 66, another word problem. Sales of frozen pizza for a club or a fundraiser increased from. So it went from 500 in 1 year to 560 in the next year. What is the percent of increase? We're still going to use our difference over our original equals percent over 100. We're doing percent of increase. How much was the difference? How much did it change?
60.
Changed by 60, right? Okay. Our original one, what was the first number? 500. We don't know the percent, put it over 100. 60 times 100 divided by 500? 12? Okay, it's a 12% increase. Everybody okay with that? Right. Okay, by switching service providers, a family's telephone bill decreased. That's good. Otherwise, it couldn't be switched. It decreased from about $50 a month, wow, to $45 a month. So it went from 50 to 45. We're still doing difference over original. We're doing percent of increase. You have a question? This was number 67. Okay, what was the difference? 5's the difference. What was the original? 50. Equals X over 100. 500 divided by 50 is what? 10% decrease. I need to slow down a little bit, I will.
Yes.
Okay.
Won't you fast?
You should have told me that a while ago. Slow down. We ready? 68, the price of a printer was reduced from 400 to 240. We're wanting to know the percent of decrease. Still using the same formula. What's the difference?
160.
160 is our difference. What's our original?
400.
Started out at 400. percent goes over 100. Multiply those, divide by that. What's the percent decrease? 40? Huh? 4 or 40?
40.
Okay, 40. Okay. 69. The normal gasoline mileage. Break. Okay, break. Break time.
There's a break on 69.